What's up?
Let's get
Welcome.
poppin'.
I'm Mister. My beautiful wife is Cakes. My loving family is Eminem. That's y'all. Collectively, we're Marriage and Marijuana. We got 5 on it. We got us on it. Hell, we all on it. Long as we all on it is authentic and real. Y'all are us, we're y'all, no separation. We stand 10 toes, but we throw up that 5. Why? 5 makes a strong unified fist. And we are strong unified front. This Eminem's family house. All are welcome. Most come as friends, some leave as family. Which one will you be? Mm-hmm. And our creed is this 5. That 5 covers everything. And we do mean everything. What's up, Preach? What type of pizza you ordering?
Running behind, so sorry. Let's get the discussion started. Sup?
What's up, Lions, then? Jaime. Who else? No longer active. Ghetto Preach. Turf therapy, what it be like?
Let me get a slice.
God bless you, Cakes.
Thank you. I think I need to grab some tissue.
We grab some tissue. How everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? We will be coming on screen. Just getting some things situated behind the scenes. But how y'all doing, family? If nobody told y'all today, we'll tell y'all we love y'all. Big 5. We puffing and we sipping. We sipping and we puffing. And we busting it up with family. What more could you ask for? Today, let's get it off your chest. Whatever it is, let's get it off your chest. Let's not be politically correct tonight.
Do you need a pillow for your back, don't you? You need this.
No, man, I'm good.
You sure?
Yes, man, I'm good.
Stop saying this. Stop saying ma'am. You like twice my age.
Right? Keep pushing, Preach.
Let's see what's in these comments. So you ain't decide what it was? Mm-hmm. You never told me.
What's up, family? It's Friday. It's Marriage and Marijuana. We got Turf, we got Ghetto Preacher, we got Cakes, we got Mister, we got Lions, then we got Jaime, we got No Longer Active, we got the family. No place I'd rather be. Tonight we getting it off our chest. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, I got some shit to get off my chest too. You see what it is?
Please hit the thumbs up for us and share the live if you have a social media. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing on Facebook, and I got to send Savage let her know we going live.
And as usual, if you got it, light it. All right.
I'm doing the most, I haven't did it. That monkey shit, I'm with it. Taylor so expanded. Your monkey super different. Though highly insignificant.
What's up?
You're trending, but I'm gifted. There's a big
Super. What's
Welcome,
good?
everyone.
What's good, Sue?
Happy Friday.
What's good, Jane?
Happy Friday. Thank you for thumbsing up for the ones that did.
The link is in the chat. Come up, get it off your chest, no matter what it is. You want some advice? Come on up. You just want to say something? Come on up. Yes, Jamie. Yes, appreciate it. Big salute.
I'm sharing a live for us. If you got a social media, please share the live. Thank you, Jamie. Thumbs the live up and please share. Be a part of the family. Yes.
What kind you say you order and preach?
I wanted some pizza the other day. I never got it. I probably get it 40 years out at least. At least before the year is out.
Oh, you gotta go pick it up. They ain't delivering it curbside. Okay. As always, if you got it, light it.
And we have a why does it look like that? My face just messing with my pigmentation. I think it's too much is it too much light? No, that's not even close. All right, I think it got better. So these are nice and chilled. Little purple haze for us. It's gonna be our first time trying it. I don't know what's going on with this, but you know, we've been having technical difficulties, so you know what we look like. Blame it on him.
What up, Chef?
We're finishing some bottom shelf table wine. Let me see. Whitetail. This is about $8. Real reasonable. Finishing this. Want to do a toast?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it was a part of the setup.
Bear with us.
Bring that back. We didn't do any tests. We was having difficulty trying to get on. All right, let's do a toast.
Sipping some of your DI wine? Okay.
Yes, turf therapy. Please thumbs the live up if you're just coming in. Hit the thumbs up for us.
I don't even know what kind
If you have a
of
social media, please share us.
I don't even know what kind of pepper that is, Chef. Okay, I got something I want to say. I get this off my chest. I really hate how selfish people have become. I guess I've noticed it really in my adult years, but I'm so sick and tired of people being selfish and not selfless.
Hey, just Nikki.
They don't even want to offer a helping hand or a kind word or any advice to anyone. They rather, if they know anything that could help or benefit somebody, they rather keep it to themselves. I'm so sick of the selfishness in the world today. And it may not seem like much, but it really irks the shit out of me. Because I'm a selfless person. I'm not a selfish person. So the selfishness that's running rampant in today's society, that really irks my nerves.
My allergies is irking my nerves.
You agree? What's up, Just Nick? America is one of the only countries that referred to as the bell pepper. Oh, see, I ain't know that. Anybody want to get something off their chest? Anybody got something to say? It can be about anything. Just get it off your chest. If you want to congratulate somebody, you want to say fuck you to somebody, whatever the hell it is. We're not being politically correct tonight. Even if you want to get up here and say fuck you, mister.
Don't get up here and say fuck you.
Selfless service is dead. Yep. I agree 100%. 100%. Okay. Y'all already know the other day I expressed how I felt about guns or the people behind the guns. I expressed that to y'all, and I don't think that'll ever change. So I guess gutlessness is another thing that I'm so pissed off about. People ain't got no nuts. They ain't got no guts. Scared of ass whoopings. Scared to be embarrassed.
That's what we smoking today. You can't even see it though. It's Bob Marley's papers. You can't see it though, so there goes that.
Chef, whenever you're ready, we can do the verses.
Versus battle, what kind?
Oh, congratulations, Turf.
Sounds interesting.
Big salute. Congratulations.
What?
He finished his master gardener's course yesterday.
Okay, Turf.
That's what it is. Are you gonna are y'all gonna have like a ceremony? Okay, preach. So I mentioned gutlessness. I mentioned selfishness. Shit. What? Do you have anything? There's nothing you want to go off your chest? Grabbing your keys. Okay. Here's something I want to get off my chest. You know, they don't want families to get together for Thanksgiving. They don't want people to congregate together for Thanksgiving. They've already put things in place to keep friends and family separated throughout this whole year anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel, they tried to open it up, and they did forewarn us that they would be shutting shit back down. So it really shouldn't come as no surprise. However, all I see is divide and conquer. And what I mean by that is, separating, keeping us away from family and friends still.
Hey, Tasha. No ceremony.
It's like pulling us. It's like weakening our bond, and our bond for those who follow, the guidelines that they put in store and what in place for us. Our bonds have already weakened with some of our family and friends because we weren't able to be around each other during 2020, and now during the holiday, they really don't want you to be around family again. Yeah, you saw the Secretary of Health on TV. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many people are really gonna follow what they're saying. I really think people aren't gonna follow the guidelines. They're not. They're tired of being dictated to. Good evening, us never them.
Welcome us.
Let's talk truth. What it be?
Welcome. Let's talk truth. Big facts.
Taj, what's good?
Hey, Super. I saw the security.
Yes, it is. Definitely under attack. For sure, though. But it's they did say they told us that they was gonna do it again. They took our freedom away from us. Let us back out. Told us that they was gonna snatch it away from us again. And they doing it.
So what is everybody doing for the holidays? Because I'm pretty sure this year it's gonna be like no other. For some, it may be regular, But is anybody doing anything special, different? Anybody traveling? And Philadelphia is in a shutdown. I've heard other states is too. Is your state shut down yet? I don't know if we have a curfew, but I'm pretty sure we do. Do we got a curfew?
I believe we do. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. It's probably 9 p.m. if it is.
Didn't make the rules, yet we played to win. And this year's rolled on since our pine have been. But when you love how we love,
I guess they have y'all on a curfew. Like, what's up, Life Talk with Liz? What's y'all curfew?
Welcome, Liz.
I think our curfew around about 9. I think about 9. But I don't know. It's like I've been hearing so much shit happens after the curfew. Yeah,
like they not even caring it's a curfew, right?
Mm-hmm. The shutdown is real. It will not open back up.
I know that's right, Tasha. She said she's doing the same thing she's been doing every year, cooking and enjoying her family.
That's what's up.
I'm going to try to forget about this whole pandemic and enjoy my family, yeah. Pretty regular for me, yeah.
10 to 5.
I don't know how it's gonna be for us. We keep talking about it. I don't even know.
Hey, y'all know it's like because our anniversary is in next week.
Things changing so much. Yeah. I'm just not feeling it right now.
I guess 11 o'clock.
That's good.
Little do people know, once the world go into shutdown, that's when it's gonna. I think they better know it. Life talk. I mean, let's talk. They better know it. But I guess another thing I want to get off my chest is no plans for Thanksgiving, but going to see my. That's good. Yeah.
Haven't seen her in a year.
I'm tired of how this pandemic has made me feel.
Shoot.
I mean, at times it's beating me down. At times I try not. I fought back. At times it's gotten me depressed. At times it's gotten me angry. You go up against so much in life. It's crazy. But I think going up against this pandemic is so. I mean, it's even though it didn't going up against this pandemic, even though it didn't affect me directly, it's like an opponent that I don't even know how to attack. You know what I mean? And that gives you a feeling of hopelessness. This pandemic, I'm really tired of how this pandemic has made me feel. I don't know how it made anybody else feel. I know how it made me feel. I know the array of emotions it put me through. I'm dropping the link. Anybody want to come up, please do. Get it off your chest or just hang up here with us. Understood, felt that way several times. It's like, what do we do, right? I'm listening to everything you saying, and to be honest,
dang, Gary, that's how you feel?
No, let's talk. No, we can't go about it that way, because everything we face builds character. Know what I mean? Everything we face builds character.
Lions done said why. The pandemic.
Preach.
What's up, ghetto preacher?
What's up?
Everything builds character. Let's talk.
I'm about to hit it out here, but I got something to say because I don't know if I can hold what I gotta say inside for like 25, 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna spit it out. But I'll just come back. Right. But what you're talking about is hitting the nail on the head.
Your mic on?
Did my mic go off? Hello? Can you hear me?
Nah.
Hello? How about now?
Push.
No.
What's up, Kenzo?
Wow.
Let me pause this. I can't hear you for some reason. Say something.
Amen.
Can't hear you. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. What up, Murph?
How about now?
I can hear you. You low though.
I'm low.
Why do I keep doing that? I need to move this over here.
That's it.
You can if you want to.
It's crazy.
Let's talk.
How about?
Hey, can you see me?
I see your avatar. I don't see your picture, but I see your avatar. Y'all can hear him. They can hear you.
Is lost. I think he lost connection. Gotta come back.
All right. Unmute your mic again, preach.
How about now?
They hear you. I hear you a little bit, but go ahead.
Why so loud?
Crap.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's not gonna make him sound louder.
Lady, be quiet.
That was just in my ear.
I can't hear you at all.
Go back and come on again.
Go out and come back, preach. What's up, Cinemo? Big salute.
Yeah, baby. Welcome, Cinemo. Good evening.
All right, let me drop this link again. All right, let's talk truth.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. You low, but I hear you.
Oh, we. Hey, if you can you hear me better now?
Not really.
Oh, I apologize. I really
Ain't no
do.
problem. They can hear you though.
Okay, well, wow. Hey, well, is right now I'm having a little difficulties on my end, but I apologize to Mr. and Cakes, and I apologize to everybody for my difficulties. But if y'all willing to let me proceed and speak, I'm willing to go ahead, even though you can't see me. But the scriptures and the higher power say it's all about the message, really. It's not about seeing me. It's really about the message in the man.
Right.
So if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and speak.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, like I say, I apologize. You can't see me, but I support Mr. and Cakes. I support their channel. I'm up waiting on them. You know, when you up and you and to be right on time, and they pop up out of nowhere. Your favorite people pop up out of nowhere. You know, I woke up waiting on them. You know, I woke up waiting on them like, man, I wish Mr. and Cakes was going live right now.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, I get my heads up. I almost start shouting. I'm gonna be real with you. I almost start shouting, like, you know, because I've been quarantined. I get disability, y'all. I get that hush money, that shut up money, the 48 acres in the mule money, the mental health money, the Sandra Bland money. You know, all of that, you know, I get that money. I've been disabled since 2009. My wife just scheduled me. I'm scheduled to talk to a doctor now. I've been to 30 different prisons, 8 county jails, 6 city jails. I got a 20-year-old bullet sent between my lung and my heart. I've been stabbed 8 times. The woman next to me was stabbed 3 times. You know, I've been quarantined. In 2000, I started getting off my butt. A doctor, the judges, a lawyer didn't make me go get help. I went and got help on my own. And this everything I'm saying it to say this concerning the topic, getting some off my chest. I've been to myself. For the last 13 years, I've been married to a beautiful woman. We have 3 beautiful kids. Like I say, all of that I just shared with you, that was my den. This is my now. That was my family. And this is my harvest. You see, I done been through all of that already. I'm really quarantined now. Because before the pandemic, the AKA pandemic went into effect, I was already to myself. I didn't see no mamas. I don't see no daddies. I don't see no brothers. I don't see no aunties, no uncles, no nieces, no nephews, no cousins. I don't see no family member already. So what y'all experiencing now, I experienced 12 years ago. And I got off my butt and I went and got help. I went to see doctors. I wanted to know what was wrong with me. Where did it all start? What happened to me? And what happened to, like Mr. say, the vines on the family tree. I wanted to know what happened to me. What happened to my family tree? What happened? I went to researching the different cultures, the different races. I went to researching everything. I sat in the prison cell 23 and 24 hours a day. I got so used to sitting in that cell, I stayed in there 24 hours a day for almost 2 or 3 weeks, then come out my cell. So I've been quarantined. I've been to myself. You know, I did research and study. I read all of the different books. I read that I was born into Christianity, but I went and did research and study on the Quran. I read the whole book front to back. I went and read the Catholic book front to back, the Jehovah's Witness book front to back. I wanted to know everything. I sat in that cell playing with myself. And when I was in prison, I wasn't in the groups and fighting over the TVs. I was in the law library reading, because we're supposed to read, and keep on reading. We're supposed to pray, and keep on praying. This ain't no accident that we here today. The time is going to come to where these type of topics and conversation going to be treated as illegal. It's going to be against the law to talk like this. So y'all better hurry up and get this knowledge. You better hurry up and get this wisdom. You better hurry up and get this understanding while the getting is good, because the time is going to come where it ain't going to be no mister around, and it ain't going to be no cakes around to drop this education on us. It ain't going to be no Martin Luther King and Malcolm and all the other ones. Is gone now. And all the black people got as a leader right now is Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and people like that. And all of the white people got is Donald Trump and Hillary. They doing bad. We all as a human race, every race is doing bad when it comes to leadership. Quarantine is not a bad thing right now. Right now, this is the best time to be getting right with yourself. Getting right with the higher power. He who sits up high and looks down low. This is the time to be getting right with your brother. Getting right with whoever you wrong with. If there's something in your life that you can fix, this is the time to be fixing it right now. This ain't no accident that we have in this conversation right now. This ain't no mistake that this topic of let's get something off of our chest is being had today. This is not a mistake. This was supposed to happen today. It was supposed to happen today. These words were supposed to be spoken today. And these things, these catastrophic catastrophe trials and tribulations that's taking place, these things has been prophesized on. When I was a kid, I used to hear my grandmother talking like this. And I used to say, grandmother, why you talking like that? Grandmother, you're being mean right now. I didn't understand why the preacher was preaching the way he was preaching. Education is crucial. Education is under attack. I'm getting confirmation today. You see, I did my research and my study yesterday, and today I'm getting confirmation today. So I can't close my eyes because I see visions. Prophecy is real. The afterlife is real. I'm not concerned about the people that's leaving today. I'm more focused on the way we leave in this world today, because we're going to see them again. I'm not concerned about a reunion or reuniting with nobody I ain't seen before, or getting to meet or know somebody I may never get to meet, because I'm going to see them again on the other side. There's a reunion on the other side. I'm not concerned with these man-made family reunions that humans got going on in this world. I'm more focused on the reunion on the other side. I'm gonna get to meet Malcolm X one day. I'm gonna get to meet Martin Luther King one day. The truth is under attack. Education is under attack. The preacher can't talk about Revelation because the congregation's still stuck in Genesis. And the teachers couldn't teach in the schools because the parents wasn't being parents at home. You'd be surprised what's really going on right now. John the Baptist got his head cut off for tampering with the truth. Jesus got nailed to the cross for tampering with the truth. Martin Luther King got shot in the head for tampering with the truth. Malcolm X got his chest blown out and shot in other places for tampering with the truth. Jesse Jackson started to tamper with the truth, and he changed his mind because he thought about all of them people that I just said.
Right.
John F. Kennedy got shot in the head for tampering with the truth. Abraham Lincoln didn't just get shot in the head, but they turned him as a coin, as currency. They made him first backwards because he turned on the false, on the lie. Here come Obama. Yes, we can tamper with the truth. And if a string of hair on my head come up missing for tampering with the truth, we're going to do more than burn this fucker down. So we better hurry up and get the truth out there. But how can you tell the truth if you ain't did your research and study?
Right.
If you ain't got the education, you can't speak truth if you don't know truth. You can't talk like Mr. if you ain't did the research and study that Mr. done. You can't talk like Cakes if you you haven't done your research and study that Cakes have done. I enjoy watching y'all. It's a blessing to watch you. Stay focused, stay alert, stay aware. The less people you see, the better off you are right now. But you got to get the truth out there. That's what all of these rappers that's dying today, they don't know that they teachers. They don't know that they preachers. They don't know. that they got a gift. You see, God gave 10 talents to 10 people, and 9 of them took their talent. And your talent is the gift of life. That's what he gave you, the gift of life. That's your talent. And then that one talent lies within that one talent is many talents.
Very true.
And 9 of the people did what they were supposed to do with their talent, their gift of life. They took their life and they invested it the way God told them to. But there was that one person that took his talent and he buried it in the ground. And when God came to him, God was looking at him like, where's the prophets? Lord, I buried it in the ground because I knew you'd be coming back someday. He didn't do nothing with his life while he was in the earth and on the earth and in the garden. Revelation 12, verse 7. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for that old serpent called Satan and the devil is coming down to you. Now I'm speaking from the Bible. I can speak from the Quran. I can speak from Catholic. I can speak from Jehovah's Witness. The reason why I went and read all of them, the reason why Mr. just said what he said is the family tree is under attack. The vine is under attack. The reason why Mr. spoke that truth is because it is true. The family tree is under attack. The vine is under attack. Revelation 12, verse 7. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for that old serpent called Satan and the devil is coming down to you. He was in his father's house under his father's roof. You see, God made the world in 7 days and he rested on the 6th day. And when he rested his good and his truth upon the people. Then the people is us. Society, the people, that's us, the children of God. He rested his truth upon us. And when he got ready to go back up where he sit up high and look down low, he said, I'm going to take some of y'all with me to live with me. And Satan was in his father's house under his father's roof. Like we was in our father's house under our father's roof. And we told our father, Daddy, I don't want to come in at 10 o'clock tonight, Daddy, because Cakes and Mr. Daddy, they get to stay out till 1 o'clock, Daddy. Cakes and Mr. Mama and they daddy let them stay out till 1 o'clock, Daddy. And why come I can't stay out till 1 o'clock, Daddy? And Daddy said, I ain't Cakes and Mr.'s daddy, and you ain't Cake and Mr. You gonna be in when I say you gonna be in.
Yep.
And the devil told God, I don't agree with you, Father. I know I'm in your house and I'm under your roof, but I don't agree with you. I don't see it the way you see it. You know, when we was in our father's house and our mother under our father's house, in our father's house and our mother's house under their roof, we didn't agree with Mama and Daddy. And they had to kick us out of the house. You see, the devil fell from grace and he lost his place. He told God when he said, I'm on a rampage, and he know he done lost. He know he can't win. He came down, he told him, I'm finna go down here and separate everything that you saw that was good. He said, I'm finna turn love to hate. I'm finna turn positive to negative. I'm finna turn love to death. I'm finna turn life to death. He said, when I get done with your children, when I get done with Let's Talk Truth, Mr. Gary, when I get done with Cakes and Mr., they gonna bow to me and curse you to your face. He said, and I know I done lost this battle, and I know I can't be forgiven. Oh, I might as well take as many of them with me as I can. Only if you knew the conversation that's going on between God. You see, and the devil, the good and bad. You see, I don't want to stalk the humans. I'm stalking God. I don't want to, I've been down here with y'all for 47 years. Humans are stalking humans and stalking all of this man-made stuff. I want to see God's eyes. I want to hear God's voice. I want to see his face. I want to hold a conversation with him. I want to be in his presence. I want to be in his glory. I've been down here long enough, and I ain't wrong for wanting to go back home.
For the sticker. God bless you.
I manifest.
You too.
I manifest. I manifest.
And our Eminem fam.
And the woman said, I carried you for 9 months, but God was carrying me first. God put me inside man, and man took me to woman, to my earthly mother. My earthly father took me to my earthly mother, and my earthly father said, he planted me as a seed in my earthly mother womb, and my earthly mother carried me for a time and a half a time and a season. And here we are, Mr. and Cakes. Look at us with our beautiful selves. We're so beautiful.
Hey.
And here we are. So God been carrying me. You got to remember in the book of Job, when the angels presented themselves to Satan was also with him. God said to the devil, from which do you come? He said, I roam from and to up and down the earth. I ain't found nobody down there worthy of serving you. Mister, he a sinner big time. Cakes, she a sinner. So is Let's Talk Truth to his wife. They sinners. I ain't found nobody down there good. The whole time he was roaming, God had his hand over him. I came from life, Mr. and Cakes. I didn't come from death. I came from life, and I'm going back to life. Death is just something that's been introduced to me. Yes, son, you can go play the PlayStation. Go ahead. Thank you for the way you came to me. You know your energy introduce itself before you speak. Come here, son, real quick. Come here, son, real quick. Come here. Come here. Tell the people who running everything. Who woke them up this morning? Who watched over them last night? Who told us to do this today? We ain't in control. I ain't in control, and Cake and Mister ain't in control, and you ain't in control, sir. Tell them who in control. Tell them they don't gotta see our face, because who in control? Tell them who face they need to be trying to seek. All right, go ahead, play the game.
Okay.
He said, tell it to them while they're young. I said, but how you know they gonna be listening to me? He said, you remember what he said, remember Moses and the snake. And remember Moses and the staff. Moses talk to God. Chop it out with him. Stalk him. Get away from us, mister. When you get to your sanctuary, get to yourself. Talk to him. Who are you? Well, how do I know you who you say you is? Touch my mouth. Because I couldn't talk like this, mister. That was the time me and you couldn't hold no conversation. Because I didn't know how to talk like this. I did what Solomon did while I was in that prison cell, mister. I did what Solomon did. I asked him to test. See, I done gave to the gangs. I done gave to my family. I done gave to the streets, but I ain't never gave to God in me. I never tried God, and I never gave for Gary. What about me? Mister, you talk about the vine in the family tree. You talk about the vine in the family tree, mister. You talk about the vine in the family tree, Miss Cakes. Yes. Yes. The vine in the family tree is under attack. Matthew 10, verse 34 through 36. Do not think that I came to bring peace, for I come to bring a sword. I've come to turn father-in-law against son-in-law, mother-in-law against daughter-in-law. Your enemy gonna be the member of your own household. That's the reason why my son can say God's so good, because there's the evil that live amongst us, and it don't want me and my son to get along. It don't want me to teach my son to talk like that. It don't want us on this phone talking like this. Right now, that evil is mad and it's angry because there's some people listening to this right now, and that evil has set some traps for them. And right now, because these words are being spoken, them traps are being released. Yes, them traps are being released. To he who has an ear, let him listen. To he who has a mind, open it up. To he who has a heart, show your love. And we only still alive because we still got more work to do.
I know.
We only still alive because we still got more work to do.
Exactly.
That's why you still alive.
No game tonight.
This wasn't like this. Once upon a time, wasn't nothing in the earth and on the earth, but in the garden, but the truth. There wasn't no such thing as a lie. And if you remember, Cain slaying Abel, because Cain, he was lost. And without Judas, Jesus couldn't get to the cross. So you're going to have some Cains in your life. You're going to have some Judases in your life. Once upon a time, wasn't no Cain, had no Cain slaying Abel. And Judas hadn't betrayed Jesus, and God didn't have to send nobody here to tell no truth, because there wasn't no such thing as a lie.
Diary-free mocha.
True.
Nothing down here but the truth.
True.
And if you remember, blood seeped into the ground when the earth, when Cain slain Abel. If you remember, when the blood seeped into the ground, the earth trembled. The earth trembled and it shook and it quaked. And the earth cried out to God, avenge me. I say the earth cried out to God, avenge me. Yeah. Glorify your name, Father. The earth cried out to God, avenge me. Because blood ain't supposed to seep into the earth. Contamination and defilement ain't supposed to seep into the earth. Because in the beginning, when God came to check on Adam and Eve to see how they was doing and what they was up to, he said, "Well, art thou?" God used to come down here and step into his garden. He used to come down here and walk into his garden. There wasn't no place in his garden he couldn't step his feet. There wasn't no place in his garden that he couldn't go, because it was so beautiful and it was so full of nothing but the truth. But now the earth is so contaminated. Now the earth is so defiled. He got to find different ways to come down here and communicate to us, mister. God talks to you, mister. God talks to you, Cakes. And God talks to you who's listening. Stop saying God don't talk to me. Stop saying I talk to God, but he never talked back. God first words before he opened his mouth, he speaks with silence. So if you can't understand him with his mouth closed, how you gonna understand him when he opened it up? Say it again, Lord. Okay, Lord. He said, if you can't, God said, say it again. He said, say it again, Gary. God said, if y'all can't understand him with his mouth closed, how y'all gonna understand him when he open it up? God told me to say that to y'all. These ain't my words. God said, how y'all gonna know when he opened his mouth? Because y'all don't even know when it's closed. Y'all can't even hear him when he closed it. If you remember when him and Job had words, God and Job had a conversation. And Job spoke to God. Job's wife told God, you fool, you curse God and die. And God told her, you need to get on your knees and repent. You remember Job's wife and Lot's wife. See, when I met my wife, I laid at her feet. She'll come down here and tell you right now, 13 years ago, I didn't know what this man was up to. She said, I know what he was up to. She said the first time me and him ever, she'll tell you the first time me and him ever laid down, he laid down at my feet. And I looked at this nickel like he was crazy. Like, nickel, what you doing down there, nickel? And I told her, I ain't supposed, I'm laying at your feet. Remember the book of Ruth. That's how a man and a woman supposed to meet. I didn't kiss her. I didn't want her. I wanted her mind. I wanted her to introduce her to my mind.
Yeah.
I wanted her to get to know who she is. I wanted her to get to know who I am. We needed to get to know each other. So I laid at her feet. She kept looking at me, telling my baby, get back, come up here. What you doing down there? I told her, I don't know you like that. And you don't know me like that. We just met. I know we done got to this point, but if you remember in the book of Ruth, when Ruth lost her husband, she lost her husband to a God-fearing family. And the mother and the woman of God, the mother-in-law told her what to go and what to do and what to say. And when she get there, if she say this and she do this, you got to watch the actions. We can't be watching everything we say. We got to watch what we do. Because in your mouth is the power of life and death. We got words to settle, so I'm going to be jumping. Tell me when y'all want me to be quiet.
Go
Tell
ahead.
me when if somebody else want to speak, somebody say something, because I'm not talking. This is God talking through me.
Go ahead,
It's
bro.
come from the research and the study. Mister talked about the vine and the tree. The devil came down here to separate the vine and the tree. He don't want Gary and Mister and Cakes on here talking like this. He mad now. He doing push-ups, setting new traps. So y'all better get ready. Because he's setting some new traps. He's doing push-ups like Gary and Mr. and Cakes. You hear what he told Snoop? Bring your lifestyle to me, I'll make it better. And how long will I live? Eternal life and forever. How will I be the G that I was? I'll make your life more than you can. Hey, you hear me? He told Snoop. This is how he talking to us. I did reach, I'm 47. I'm 47 years old, almost half of 100, y'all. I can talk like this. Plus, I did my research and study. Once upon a time, a lot of this stuff that's going on used to be pictures in the book, but they hiding the truth from us now. The truth and the lie is the biggest thing going. Mental health. Why you think mental health and crazy exist? If you remember when Jesus was here, Social Security disability didn't exist. Crazy had just came in effect. So you remember they was trying to discredit Jesus by calling him what? Crazy.
Yeah.
So when he come back, they gonna tell him, man, you better go file for Social Security disability, man. You crazy. We got something for him. You think they ain't gonna send the killer Social Security government at it? Because he gonna be performing miracles. They gonna be sending Area 5150 at it.
I dropped the link.
Did I say that right? Y'all better tell me when to be quiet, because I'll keep on talking. We got words to say. We got words to settle.
Keep on, bro.
And another thing, I deleted Let's Talk Truth. I had deleted the Gary Armstrong effect because God gave me a gift of prophecy. And when I see the things that I've been seeing, it bugs me so to the point where I went like the old lady when she was singing, "In My Room," that gospel song, "In My Room." They talk about medicine. She talk about going in the closet and praying. That's her medicine.
Prayer is medicine.
So this ain't no game. We caught up in the trick bag. We caught up in the middle. You take the word D and put it on the word EVIL, and it turns into the devil.
We ain't caught up in it. We walked in it willingly.
Yes, but we put here to discern, decipher, interpretate. You remember Nebuchadnezzar? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We put here to interpret, discern. Y'all was just in a situation the other day. and they was busting. And I noticed you told your wife. Your wife said, baby, let's go. You said, peace, woman, be still.
Yep.
You said, peace, woman, be still. And I know your wife was like, Nickel, we need to go.
Yep.
You know, when I was watching the video, it done something. It done a lot to me. And I was just thinking about, I think about your energy introduces itself before you speak. I'm supposed to say this to you, mister. You got a beautiful soul. You got a beautiful spirit. You got beautiful energy, brother. You got some beautiful energy. And there's an evil lives amongst us, and it won't that. It don't like that, bro. It don't like how you and that team, your team work on the right side of you making that dream work, bro. And it's gonna come for your body. It's gonna start attacking your body in old age with cancers. And when the angels presented themselves to God, Satan was also with them. And God said to Satan, from which do you come? Satan said, from and two up and down, roaming about the earth, and I ain't found nobody worthy of serving you. And God said, have you considered my servant Job? Satan said, you got a hedge around him. Take the hedge, remove the hedge from around him, and I can make him curse you to your face. So God told him, okay, I removed the hedge. You can do this to him and you can do that to him, but you can't lay a hand on his life. You can't take his life. So Satan went to Job like the gang, like the rappers coming for each other right now. And like these different countries and nations coming for each other right now. Like these different countries, these different races coming for each other right now. Like the humans coming for each other right now. Like the animals coming for each other right now. Like the humans coming for the animals and the animals coming for the humans right now. Everybody coming for everybody right now.
Mm-hmm.
And God told him, you can do this to him and you can do that to him, but you can't lay a hand on his life. So Satan went to him and sent the child of lean, sent his killers at him, his hitters. Like they came from, like I warned Boosie. I told Boosie, sit down somewhere if he saw the video. I told him to sit down, they're coming for you. There's a lady that's prophesizing right now. She's speaking in the spirit right now, but ain't nobody listening to her. Concerning the Mo 3 situation, that lady know the spirit. Mm-hmm. That lady got the gift of prophecy. She got what I got.
Yep.
She better be careful with that gift. We better be careful with how we work our gift.
Got to.
And so after the child of leans had destroyed Job, killed him and killed his kids and destroyed everything he had, he was the richest man in the East. After they dogged him out, Job ripped his clothes from his body. He didn't curse God like we do. He didn't ask, why did I come here? Why this got to be happening? F this and F that. And man, he didn't blaspheme. He didn't even break weight to it. He ripped the clothes from his body. He said, from the dust I came, to the dust I return. You give it, then you take it. But he still has some words for God. But the words you and me be having for God, they be sinful. They be blaspheming.
Yeah.
But the words that Job had for God wasn't sin, and they wasn't blaspheming. That's why God loved Job so much. Because when me and you and Cakes and my wife get mad, we get the cussing. I saw Cakes. I don't want to never be on Cakes' bad side. I would never want to be on your bad side. Let's talk truth. Let's talk truth, mister. It's a blessing. I can see your beautiful face. Hey, y'all can't see mine, but I can see y'all's beautiful faces. Like I say, I apologize to y'all because you can't see. But don't worry about what you can't see. The message is in the mouth, not in the man. In that order. You don't got to see the man. You can't see God's face, but you're getting the message.
Right.
Trust that then. And so after Job did all of that, he never cursed God, but he questioned God. He had some words for God. Job had 4 or 5 friends that came to him and tried to give him advice, an opinion, and they were so messy. You know, them old fake friends are them people who think we ain't out. We think they in our corner and they can tell us something good in their ear. They can't. They don't even know the truth. They don't know how to be the light to the darkness we walking in. And they messed up. At the end of the story, God told Job, you have some messy friends that come in your direction. You pray for them, I'll forgive them. But I won't forgive them if they pray to me and ask me for forgiveness because I know where their heart's at. You know how we be telling, I know where your heart at. I ain't fooling with you. I know where your heart at.
Mm-hmm.
God said, I know where their heart's at, but if you pray to me concerning this situation, because we problem solvers. We ain't gonna walk away from this and leave it. We leave message the way you know how we do. We leave message there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so Job, and so God told Job after Job was done talking, mister, God said to Job, you know, I told you, God first words is he quiet, he won't say nothing, he'll sit there and listen to you and just watch you. You already know where you at. God, after he knew Job was done and drained and tired, God said to Job, you done? You finished? Real politely, you finished? Is it my turn to speak now? And then God said to Job, where was you at when I told day and night to separate from each other? Where was you at? Where was you at when I put the stars in place? Where was we at, mister? I wasn't in the woman's womb, and I wasn't in the earthly woman's womb, and I wasn't in the earthly man's sack. I was with my Father. Wherever he had me, I was there. Think about it, mister. We was just a semen just recently. We wasn't even in the sack or in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Mister, tell me how me and you and your beautiful wife and my beautiful wife, how did we get here through that manifestation? Look at us now. We was just a sin, and now we bones and we call heart and liver, and it done formed into something, mister. We got to go back to something.
I just love.
Yeah.
Okay then, so I ain't messed up about Granny and Grandpa gone no more. Granny and Grandpa waiting on me to cross on the other side right now, mister. I talk to the other side too. I communicate with them too. They come to see me. I talk to the other side. I done been in comas. I got a 20-year-old bullet sent between my lung and my heart. I done been in the comas, dead. Tupac, I done died and came back. I done did all that.
You know, the coma, died, came back.
I done died and came back. I done been in comas. I done talked to him on the other side. I had a surgery on the groin, a surgery on the right thigh, stitched on the inside, stapled on the outside, ACL meniscus repair. Man, I'm reason why I'm still here through God and the fact that I took care of my body when I was young.
You.
So my body is strong enough to fight all of it. I just dropped some content right before I deleted all of them. I just made it to 3,000 and some views in 2 weeks. And I deleted all of that, bro. I don't like a lot of attention. I just like to share with people and keep it moving. I don't care about being subscribed to. I don't care about being monetized. I don't want all of that. I don't want it. Just get the truth and keep it pushing. I don't even want subscribers no more. I just deleted all of them videos again. Just deleted the truth. I hope God ain't mad at me because I put it up there for people to get the truth. And I know how humans are. I know how the humans are. I know how they getting down. I don't support none of this no more. Talk about getting some off your chest. I ain't wrong for saying I don't want to be here no more. I can't wait to get to the other side. I can't wait to get over there. I can't wait to meet the people I never got a chance to meet anyway. I'm going to get to meet them just for a little bit. I hope I don't have a heart attack right now. My heart hurting right now. I got a bullet sitting between my lung and my heart. 20 years old, I stay in pain. I live with deformities. I don't see nobody. I thought when I was a kid, I was going to be in the rioting and the looting because God showed me in the prophecy. I seen through the scriptures that this stuff was going to happen. We here now. You would think I would be out there rioting and looting. I got people that come to me to ask me to lead them in death and life. And they don't even know where they going. It's so easy to get out there and mislead the human mind. It's so easy, bro. I stay to myself. I keep to myself. I don't see nobody. So I'm really looking at the world like, I'm looking at everybody like, I stay to myself. I don't see nobody. For the last 13 years, I've been like this. I don't see nobody, and I done had family. Let's get that understood. I done had family. I done been around more family reunions probably than any of y'all that's listening to this. And I'm not in no competition. I'm just sharing my journey, my path. This is my testimony. This is my story. This is not your story. This is my story. I done had family. I got pictures sitting downstairs right now with great-greats, introducing my kids to family they never get to see like I saw. I done had family, bruh. I done had grandmamas, grandfathers, aunties, uncles. I had it so much to where I ain't messed up about it. I don't got it for the reasons I don't got it, because I done had it.
Hey, bro, let me ask you a question, if I may.
Go for it.
If it's not prying too much.
No, you ain't prying, man. Speak, brother, speak. My heart hurt.
Tell me what role did you play in any of these situations?
I went to prison for feeding my family. I didn't like the shine. I didn't like the cars that hot. I don't like the jewelry. I just made a video right before I deleted them videos sharing about how I got shot. Them 2 videos is just sitting there waiting to be edited, finished edited, and uploaded it. And that's another testimony I ain't never shared with nobody. I took care of family. I went from one state, one city to another, picking it up, dropping it off, paying bills. I stayed away from the shine while my homeboys was creased up, looking good and on the block on $1 million spots, looking good. You disrespectful. You in violation. They getting bumped up, going to jail 24/7. I'm over here looking like the homeless people. I'm over here looking like the crackheads. I'm over here looking worse than the addicts with a blanket over me. But I got more money and dope on me than they got. And I ain't getting bothered. I had a disguise. I was on the front line. I took that money, and when I got to the next state, I paid my mama's bills. I paid my sister's bills. I broke bread, and I jumped back on that bus or that plane and took my black ass back to my next destination and repeated that cycle over and over. I went to prison for feeding my family. I was one of them brothers that we was taught and told, don't sell. When I sold my dope, I didn't believe in I don't believe in shooting dice. I don't believe in gambling. You dig? Mm-hmm. I wasn't the dice shooter. So when I didn't flirt with death and take a penitentiary chance and then disrespect my hustle. What I look like that I went out here and sold all this dope and made 4,000-5,000 racks in an hour or two. And then go to a dice game? Nickel, is you stupid? I'd rather lose that money and let somebody else that ain't never had it like that find it than to go and give it to another nickel in a dice game who hustling just like me. We're not supposed to be doing that. I'm taking care of business, paying bills, feeding people. I was on the front line. I was the one, if you fought with my family, you had to go through me. To get to my family. They knew, if you got problem with Scarface, family, go to Scarface because he's a problem solver. He'll work with you. He'll resolve that. But if you don't, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be bad for me and you. I put this bullet in me. I took the bullet, but I didn't take the stand. I didn't talk to no police. I didn't write no statements. I didn't go to court. When he stabbed me 8 times and stabbed the woman 3 times next to me, he wasn't even coming for me. He was coming for another dude and her. And I don't go to court. I didn't press no charges. I didn't write no statements. But she pressed the issue. So when the parole people and all of them finally got in touch with me, I snapped on them. I don't know who stabbed me. I ain't pressed no charges. I didn't go to court. I ain't writing no statements. I don't care who you got locked up in there. Let them go. That ain't how I was raised. If I don't get you, that's between you, me, you, and God. You just better pray I don't come for you. I'm really from the streets. I took care of the family. I protected my sisters, my brothers. They knew to come to me and I'm gonna ride because I done rolled. They know it, but they ain't never rolled for me. They ain't never been there for me. And it ain't because they didn't love me. It was because they didn't love their goddamn self. They didn't care about their self. They didn't care about their own self. They wasn't real like that. We all born different. I kind of was like that. When you ain't got this education, man, you weak. You lame. Just because you don't got the education. It makes you weak. It makes you lame. It makes you ignorant, arrogant. Hey, this phone gonna die. But man, all of this stuff is supposed to happen, you know? And wow, man. So I stay to myself. I keep to myself. I don't see no family. My phone dying. My phone dying.
Bruh, all I'm gonna say is it's been an honor. You came on here. You're blessed to chat. I love the emotion. I love that you were so honest and you let it flow freely. The word that you gave, remarkable. It was definitely epic, and I felt everything you said. And I admire that you even came up and was a vessel for the word that you spoke. That's a big salute. You know what I mean? And yeah. You still there? Well, yeah, he came on and he blessed the chat. I admired everything he had to say. It took courage to get up there and be open, honest, and pour out his heart. I mean, and yeah, I respect that. He got it off his chest, and he blessed us with a word. What's good, he called? Yeah, he blessed us with that. I gotta say, it was definitely I don't know at what point some people came in the chat, but it was definitely great. Preach.
Can you hear me now?
What's good with your brother?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you a little bit, but they can hear you.
Crap. I don't know what's up, man, but
yeah, that's what's up, like mother.
I had to go. I mean, it was good. I mean, whoever that guy was, man, salute to him thoroughly, because I said, hold on, my poop getting cold. I gotta go pick it up. So, but you know, I was taught as a kid that well, actually not a kid, as a young minister in my calling, that you don't ever want to top nobody else's ministry because it's not competition. So what I gotta say, I ain't trying to top brother man from nothing. You know, I just got something to say. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it with the heart that I got, and I'm gonna be through with it. But what I was gonna say was, when I told you I was gonna give somebody a verbal ass kicking, I'm sorry. Verbal butt whooping.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And I know that the Lord told us to let things go. You know, let it look, give it to him. The Bible says, cast all your cares upon him. Don't be taking some of your cares and say, okay, God, you have the big ones, I got the small ones. God said, no, I want all of them. I want it all. So what I'm so upset about to this day is, number one, that this pandemic could have been controlled since day one. Well, we see who we have in office. Once he found out this chemical going to go out of control, killing everybody left and right, he don't care. I just found out today that his son got it. He don't care. He's a selfish, pompous bastard. And a lot more I really don't want to say on the air right now. But for somebody who has the nerve, the audacity to tell the people that the election was stolen, it was fraud, and we'll have a second term, is beyond me. That's called insanity to me.
We already know what that is.
We have a big bully in the White House. He whines about the smallest things. Now, if a shoes are on the foot, he wouldn't have this problem. But since he lost, like my boy said from Harlem Nights, you lost, get your big tooth out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. But what I want to say is that, I'm going to get my pizza. I was listening to 2 songs by Antonio Hardy. I'm going to give you a minute who that is. Don't cheat. But Antonio Hardy had 2 good songs that I'm still jamming to this day. One of the songs talking about, in my perspective, that no matter how hard life comes, you got to be ready and willing. Ready and willing to do whatever God calls you to do. No matter who is against you, the Bible says that the world may be against us, but the world may be against us, but who is before us? Somewhere in what book is that? I don't know. It don't even matter, but it's in there. And there's another song that he wrote that you can't be having these second thoughts about what God called you to do.
Right.
So on the way to the Pizza Hut and back to the house, I had these songs on shuffle and repeat at the same time. So I want to hear it again in case it's a message there. The message came from God to me. Ready and willing. He said, you got to be able to be ready and willing to go do what I told you to do. Don't be having no second thoughts about what I told you to do. Yeah, you're going to make mistakes. Yeah, you're going to mess up. Yeah, you're going to fall short. But you got to be ready and willing to do whatever I called you to do. And when I called you to do, we got to be ready and no half stepping. Y'all know who it is. And Turner Hardy is AKA, it's Big Daddy Kane. So, man, look, and a lot of folks just tell me you can't listen to secular music and get a gospel message. I beg to differ. Because that right there, those 2 songs, I'm waiting to my pizza, getting my physical food, if y'all can see it. He was giving me some spiritual food. And I cannot digest the physical food like I can the spiritual food. Because the Bible says man should not live by bread alone.
Right.
And that's what we try to be. We cannot live by the physical bread. What about the spiritual bread? What does God say about to us, for us? You know what I'm saying? What does he say about your life? And I mean, my life too. I say you. The biggest sermon that we ever can preach is the one we gotta live. I can preach to you all day long and not live the life that I'm preaching. That's called a hypocrite. But we all make mistakes. We all fall short. I have never come to God a day in my life. Hey, God, you saved me. You blessed me. You called me to preach your word. I'm going to be right 24/7. You know what God would say if I said to him that? You funny, Aaron.
That's right.
I never told God that. But I have other people in my background life, in my old church, who lived like that. They were all that in a bag of chips. They were like the kind of they were preach or whatever, and they can't do no wrong. Oh, I'm sinless. No, you are not SINLESS. You are, or you should be SIN_LESS. Okay? I sin not on purpose, but every day of my life. Because I'm not perfect. But
that's right.
He called me to do. And if I do it, when I do it, ain't no half stepping. It's gonna be either in or out. Ain't no in the middle ground.
Right.
Then he said that I was you out my mouth because you are neither hot nor cold, but you're lukewarm.
Okay.
We making God sick, y'all. And I say all of us. Worldwide. We making God throw up. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Well, we making him sick. And I, for one, speaking for myself, I mean, I do get weary. I get tired. I fall short. I'm like, God, I can't do this no more. I'm going to do my own thing.
Right.
But you know what? God said, I got you. Let me hold you up. When Moses was tired, what did they do? They held his arms up.
Yep.
He was tired. That's all I got to say, y'all. That's all I got to say.
Hey,
you did good. Well said.
Appreciate you.
Hey, amen to that.
Hey, okay, brother. I'm sorry. Who are you now?
I'm Gary. Let's talk truth.
Okay.
Gary, you can call me. You can call me Gary though.
Okay. Let me get something straight. Were you the one I kind of fell out with the last time we met, or was it somebody else?
It got to be somebody else because I don't remember ever falling out with you. I don't remember ever meeting you. Brother, my name is Gary. It's nice to meet you though.
Same here. No, but why I said that for, because I was somebody that Mr. had him in the air, and I told Mr. I was out of line. I need to apologize to him, but so if I see him again, I'm gonna do that. Because the other guy made me like, think, you can't hold no grudges.
You ain't wrong.
I mean, I don't want to hold no grudges. Nobody promised tomorrow. Huh?
Yeah. I said it wasn't me, but you on the right track. You sound like you're on the right track.
And nobody promised tomorrow. I mean, what if God holds grudges against us?
Ooh. That's right. I love it. I like everything you said is true. It's true.
So, okay. That's all I had to say. You gotta be ready anyway. Ain't no half stepping. I ain't no rapper, but hey, that's my message.
Yeah, can't half step. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all, brothers. And Gary, your phone died. I just wanted to say that you definitely blessed the chat. I enjoyed your passion. I enjoyed your honesty. I mean, you spoke with emotion, and you were a vessel. I just gotta say big salute. I mean, and I know it took humility to even get up there and do that. So
I'm not even done. I'm not even done. I'm ready. I'm ready to go some more.
I mean, I hear
I'm not even. I say I'm not done. I'm ready to go some more.
Oh, hey, go ahead, bro.
I mean, and so y'all. So look with what brother just said. What's his name? What's it,
Ghetto
Mr.
Preacher.
You can call me Aaron.
Eric?
Aaron, or Ghetto Preacher. Aaron, okay. Like Moses or the
I'm 47. My ears is messed up, disabled. I got some little health thing going on with me. But ghetto preacher. I'm just gonna say ghetto preacher for now. Everything he said, y'all. I'm glad I came in. Everything he said is true. It's real. And I was doing motivational speakings. I was going to schools. I was going to different colleges. Before all of this pandemic stuff came. I seen a lot of this stuff coming. And so I get check stubs from doing this, but I stopped doing it because, like I say, education is crucial, and the truth is under attack. Wherever the preachers is preaching and teachers is teaching and education is being shared, it will be under attack. There will be some evil there to attack it. And that's what we, so but we can't be silenced. The truth got to be told.
Right.
So that as these new generations come on, they can know what's going on. And that's what I was doing before all of this came. You had asked the question. Yeah, I was the sacrificer when before my phone died. I was the one sacrificing. I was on the front line. I was the go-to guy. I've had ideas stolen from me. So a lot of stuff that the world going through, I was selling music. I had posters in the stores. I was paying my bills with my music money. I was hard. I was dope in the music. I was good. They called me. They said I sound like Tupac, but with a different story to tell. Big facts. I don't want all of that. I did research and study on the business side of the game. I wasn't just a person who knew how to rap, who knew how to make good music. I know the business side of the game. I understand the business side, and the business side separated me and divided me, which is the truth. It separated me and divided me from everything that everybody else is going through right now. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know what I feel like I thank God to be done been to 30 different prisons, 8 county jails, 6 city jails, 2 prison numbers in 2 different states, 104736 Colorado, 97073 Arkansas. To be done went through all of that and to say that's my den, this is my now, that's my family, this is my harvest. That's all more than 20-something years behind me. I stay to myself. The preacher, you don't see the preacher hanging out with the congregation. You don't see the school teacher. You don't see the school teacher hanging out with the kids. Hey, and the rappers don't hang out with their fans. Rappers and fans are at war with one another.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't. So I'm saying I did all of that. So as of now, I'm really to myself now. All I see is my wife and my kids. That's all I see. That's all I deal with. And that's all I've been doing that for the last 12, 13 years. I've been doing this already. I get mental health money. I turned my situation, my testimony into a barcode. They said, do you know you can get disability, young man? I don't want that money. I sell dope. I sell crack. I sell anything I can get my hands on. I'll sell you.
Hey, Marquay. What's up, JP?
I don't want that money. I want fast money. So I kept ignoring all of that. I didn't want the disability. I finally got tired. It was introduced to me. The disability was introduced to me. I shared a story on there how I got my disability. It was introduced to me. The dude was doing 25 years, doing a life sentence, and he had already did 25 years on it. I'm in prison. Damn. The counselor told me go talk to him. He's about to go home. He's already served 25 years on his life. Big old Indian with long hair, sitting there by himself, getting ready to go home, looking like a statue. The counselor called me out of nowhere, man, while I was in prison, and asked me, do you know what disability is? I said, no, I've heard of it, but no, I don't really know what it is. And he said, well, go out there and talk to that young man out there, the native. He's a native. He's about to go home in 2 weeks. He just got through doing 25 years on a life sentence. Ask him what disability is, and he gonna tell you what it is. The fact that I went through the gang banging, them bad choices I made, them bad decisions I made in my life. I took that story as I sat in prison. So my wife asked me one time, she said, babe, how do you remember how many prisons you went to and all of that? I said, babe, when I sat in prison, I did an inventory on my life. And I asked myself, how many times have you been locked up? Why don't you try to count that? Check yourself. Like Ice Cube said, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Let's talk truth. So I checked myself while I sit in that cell, 23 and 24 hours a day, pacing that cell like a lion in a cell, a savage beast. I'm pacing my cell on purpose because I want to know where I went wrong, what happened to me. I'm part of a family tree and a vine. I am somebody. I'm not a mistake. I'm not an accident. I was put here for a reason. I'm a teacher. I'm a messenger. I'm a leader. I'm a king. I'm a man. I'm a father. I'm a dad. I am somebody. Come here, daughter. We is somebody, daughter. Tell them who made us. Who made us, daughter? Who woke us up this morning? Who watched over us as we slept last night? God. Who told me to teach you the word and don't worry about how you get it? That's his job. God. So y'all have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah, tell it to them while they're young.
Hold on, Sam.
So I share this with my babies. I tell it to my babies and they say, hey man, you got little prophets running around your house. That's my results. And this is she's 11 years old, so I got an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, and the one that just turned 8, and they like little prophets right now. I can show you a picture. You remember when Moses went up into Mount Sinai and he came back down glowing? Boy, he went up to Mount Sinai, he wasn't glowing. But after he came back down from Mount Sinai, Moses had a glow about him. He was in the presence of God. Do you know how beautiful God is? He got a beautiful voice. He told me to tell y'all this. He got a beautiful voice. He still visit people too. He still visit. He only visit those who he know want it. It's a choice. He didn't make robots. He made us with a choice. He wants those that know how to choose righteous. He got a beautiful face. He got a voice that's so beautiful. Y'all voice ain't. The voices that we got down here ain't got nothing on his voice. You think when we talk, we make each other feel good when we talk. Or when that woman met that man, she said, "Oh, I like your voice." My wife said, "You got a sexy voice." I said, "Don't be talking about my voice. Listen to the message." But this is real. This ain't a game. This is real. So I told my wife, "Don't worry about my voice. I'm not charmed. I'm not charmed by the fact that you charmed by my voice. Be charmed by this message. Be charmed that I laid at your feet, and I'm still at your feet." So God got a pretty voice. His presence. You think me and you being in each other's presence, me being in ghetto preacher presence, or me being in the presence of some big famous person, that don't make me feel good. But I know what it feels like to be in the presence of the Lord. I know what it feels like to be in the presence of his glory. I know my mama voice. I know ain't no voice in this world that can touch his voice. I done heard many voices. These ears done heard many sounds, but I have heard the sound of my Father.
Am I on this? Am I in this shit? Hey, am I in the building?
In the likeness image of. Speak. Go ahead. Speak. Who is that woman? Speak. Who? Do I need the peace man be still?
You ready?
Well, 1 minute.
Let's.
Hold on. Black Magic.
Sam.
Black Magic.
What's up, Sam?
Black Magic. Oh, y'all got it. Oh,
I see you, Sam.
You see I brushed my teeth?
What?
You gonna lie?
What?
You lie? Yeah. What? You see I brushed my teeth for the occasion? Sickly. What's going on? What's going on, guys?
What's up, Jim? What's up, Terry?
How you doing?
What up, Dom?
Hey, Jim. Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
What? Nope.
That's my boo-boo. We in the building. Oh, shit. Too much light. I don't want nobody looking at all this light. Somebody turn the light off. Turn that shit back on. We'll bring you back. We're gonna bring you back.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, so
you're right. We're gonna bring you back.
That was Sam, yo.
Everybody that's been incarcerated, I'm supposed to say this. Everybody that's been incarcerated, especially the men and women that have served 10 years and 20 years and is familiar with being in a administration of segregation for 10 years in SEG. That's been on 23-hour lockdown. I've been locked up with people who've been locked up on a 23-hour lockdown for more than 10 years. I've been in the gas chamber before here in Colorado. I've been in the gas chamber with the door closed, the last walk. I've smelled the stink of death. At age 47, I speak from experience. To all of the men, not just the men, all of the women, even some of the young adults who are familiar with incarceration, who are familiar with being contented with sitting in a cell, who can handle sitting in a cell. This is your responsibility. You are accountable for educating those around you. You say you are OG. To be a mother, to be a father, to be an OG is a big responsibility. So you say you this mother, you this father, you this leader, you this teacher, you this king.
Gal.
You say you're an educator. Well, you're supposed to be sitting down educating those who is not familiar with incarceration, those who know nothing about sitting in a cell, those who know nothing about how it feels to have to sit in a cell and have to.
Young man, I sat in a cell. I've been there, young man.
Tell it.
I've been there for.
Speak. Preach. Share with the people. Tell the people what we went through, sister. Tell them about it. I think her mic went out. See, she got a story to tell. She can teach somebody.
These crackers, they trying to take my freedom of speech.
All right.
They want to lock me up or give me probation for talking.
Ooh.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. These motherfucking crackers, they want to lock me up for talking, young man. Freedom of speech. They taking away my freedom of speech.
Hey, did we just get through talking about there's a time gonna come where this type of conversation gonna be treated illegal? It's gonna be treated like a drug.
Young man.
It's gonna be treated like a crime.
That's right.
Man.
They clan up. Let's clan up too. These motherfuckers clanning up. We could clan up too.
She's telling the truth.
Black power. I'm black and I'm proud. Sav Rose in the building. And I'm black and I'm proud. Young man, what's your name, young man?
My name is Gary, ma'am.
With the white t-shirt on. With the white t-shirt on. What's your name, young man?
My name is Let's Talk Truth, ma'am.
Oh, well, what's my name when I got that ranch?
Sorry about that.
What is it?
Hey, gal.
What's your name? What you say your name
I
was?
think it's. I'm believing it. I'm believing it's Sav Rose. I'm thinking it's Sav Rose. It should be Sav. Young man, it should be Sav.
I'm listening.
She moderator. She ain't got no page.
Yeah, she don't have.
I would never have a page. I would never have a page. I don't want no page. This is my sister. This is my sister and my brother channel. And they gonna prosper. Black Magic.
Got 5 on it.
Hey, do you guys see my face? You see my face?
See some of your face.
Hey. Hey, Black Magic. Hey, gal. This is my first time on the. Who is that? Is that T History? With them glasses.
That's Preacher up there.
Ghetto Preacher. It's nice to meet you. You heard that rhyme, Bart? You heard that rhyme? Ghetto Preacher. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Like, no, I'm just joking. And I'm glad to see you, though, brother.
She's speaking bars.
Hey, Ghetto.
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
Steph.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Sam. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. You?
It's nice to see your face, man.
You too. Appreciate that.
I love you, brother. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Cakes. Look, shout out to Cakes. Shout out to Black Magic. Marriage and marijuana in the building.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I'm not going to try.
Much love to you, Sav. We love you.
A lot of people.
Love you guys. Keep doing what you do. You're doing great.
Thank you, man. It was nice meeting you too.
Who is this young man right here with this white tee on? Who is this young man?
Let's
Let's
talk
talk
truth.
truth.
And then above him is Ghetto Preacher.
I see Ghetto Preacher. Hey, preach. Young man with the t-shirt on. How you doing, young man?
I'm blessed. How about yourself?
We doing what we can do, young man. We blessed. We still breathing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, that's true. As long as we breathing, it's a blessing.
I love to see my black people up here. Thank you guys for tuning in to American Marijuana.
You gonna hang
Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share.
And drop a comment. And leave a comment.
Marriage and marijuana.
Below. And leave a comment below.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Leave us a comment.
I know that's right, young man.
Her. I like her.
That's right. Get to know
her.
me.
That's
right.
Though. Hey, but look, so listen though, there are a lot of people out there that's not familiar with incarceration like me and ma'am right here. Like she just said, I've been locked up before. I've been incarcerated before. You know how many have it and that don't know what's going on? So teach somebody, share with somebody what it's like, because they about to have a heart attack.
Listen,
they don't understand this.
Listen, guys. I'm getting ready to go to court. I'm getting ready to go to court December 4th.
Okay.
I'm not getting ready to take no 3-year probation for me talking words when they shooting and killing niggas in their sleep. You understand that? No, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing this shit. I'm not gonna let these crackers take me down this time. I'm not going there. I need to know how to talk right though, because I get nasty and I start talking like I'm black. For real.
Well,
I get the nastiness and shit. I need to talk educated.
Well, if you do, I'm gonna tell you something. Can I say something? Is it all right?
Yes, you can.
Ma'am, let me say something. Just in this little time of just talking to you, you very smart. Not because I say so. You very educated. Not because I say so. And that everything you just said, you got that. Not because I say you got it. You got it because I see it in you. I see your light shining. You got that education. You got that self-control. You know how to talk. You mad like me. You angry like me. You upset, but we got to be in control of it. Right now, I know how you feel. I done been framed before. In all my life, I've been to prison for a lot of stuff I did, but there was that one time where I went for something I didn't do, and it didn't feel good.
That's right.
So I know what you're going through. I know what you're going through, but I'm gonna tell you this: your energy introduces itself before you speak. And if you just so dare to go up in that courtroom, especially at a time right now, they gonna hit you with contempt. Yeah. They gonna hit you with contempt off top. You smarter than that. You better than that. You a leader. You a mother. You a teacher. You an educator. You a queen. You somebody. You're not a mistake. You're not an accident. And this charge that they got on you don't define who you are. And it don't dictate who you are. You got a story to tell. But your energy introduces itself before you speak. And if I was a judge, you my sister. You like my mother. You like my auntie. You know, you the queen in my family. You that beautiful part on the vine that Mr. talked about in the beginning of this live. You the beautiful part of the family tree. You is Mother Africa. But you can't go in there I'm saying all of that to say this. You can't go in there be talking to them the way we kicking it right now. You can't kick it with them like that.
I know.
Hey,
that's why I said I need to learn how to talk.
Hey, but ma'am, I'm saying that, man, because I know you go hard and I would never want to be on your bad side.
Please don't be.
Hey, hold on, 1 minute. I agree. Hold on. Preach.
Young man, you all right, young man. Love you, young man, my black brother.
Ma'am,
who's this young man with this white t-shirt on? Who is this?
Let's talk.
Say your name, young man.
Let's talk truth. Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, preach.
Preach, ma'am, I'm listening. Speak, Lord, I'm listening. Speak, Lord, I'm listening.
I don't know.
Speak,
Preach
God,
got them
I'm
glasses
listening.
on. He might have seen some shit we ain't seen.
I'm gonna mute y'all mic so he can talk real quick.
Yeah, preaching that.
Go ahead, preach.
Look,
Go ahead.
golly, I ain't never been to prison, never been to jail, never been arrested, never been locked up for nothing, probably for a speeding ticket, but even that serious. But what I'm hearing is called undetection.
What?
Undetection.
Okay.
There are some things that we all have to go through life to fight for, but it could have been worse, way worse. And the devil has sent his imps, his workers out to kill all of us spiritually and sometimes even physically. But all three of no, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, all five of us, I count. 1, 2, yeah, all five of us in the live room vision right now. Plus the ones in the chat room. Plus the ones who are going to see this message later on. We've all been detected by Satan. But you know what? When we are detected by Satan, he still can't find us. He can't find us because God said, no, you are undetected. When I took my test for the coronavirus back in July, I was scared to death, y'all. I didn't know what was going on. They told me, well, if you're positive, we'll call you. If you're negative, you get an email or the results in your portal. For the whole week, I was scared crapless. What are you going to do, Father God? I know I haven't been around folks who actually had the coronavirus. I don't think I have. But if I do have it, then what? When the results came in the week later, it said undetected. I had people around me detected. There are folks around us dying every day because they were detected. But for some reason, God spoke to all of us and said, you're undetected. Devil cannot find you. Satan don't know where you are. It's that hedge of protection that when Job was hiding behind, because he even told Satan himself, what about Job? I'm like, hold on, God, how you gonna say him like that? That's your boy. He said, exactly. I am taking him out in my way. And I told Satan, go find him. And Satan had the nerve, the audacity to say this to God.
Open it.
I dare you to take away his blessings. I'm just paraphrasing. And I bet you he will cuss you to your face. A lot of us out here are cussing under their breath about what God has not done. You need to open your eyes, ma'am, sir. God, there are a lot of things. We just ain't seeing nothing. You know why? Because we're blinded. Blinded by what the devil has even shown us. By the truth. What would happen if the 3 Hebrew boys had that same attitude? When Nebuchadnezzar said, okay, y'all going to 500, he did 7 times more higher than it already is. They said, well, you know what? Bring it. You know why? They were undetected. Because they got into the fire, they were like, shh, y'all chilling? Yeah, we don't feel nothing. And the king said, hold on. Didn't I tell y'all that it was like, tell y'all to throw 3 boys in there? Yeah, King, you talk about 3, then why I see 4 men? Why I see more than 3? I see 4 men. The 4th man was God. Because they became undetected. And when they came out the fire, they didn't even smell like smoke. And the people who threw them in the fire were burned up. See, if your enemies get a hold of you and tell you to do this, do that, they're the ones who are going to get burned up. Not us, not y'all, not we.
I ain't gonna say it.
We are still undetected. Who else was undetected? Daniel. I'm in the What did lions do? Nothing.
I bet.
They were growling, but they were, I can't touch him. Why? Because God said he's undetected.
Shit.
And when the king said, Daniel, has your God saved you? Daniel said, yes, king, but you shall live forever.
He was giving praise to the king that took the one to take him out by order. And he said, no.
About to go dead.
So what the king do? To the one who told on Daniel, lions, and before they hit the ground hard, the lions overtook them. Their family, they cut everybody. Because why? God said Daniel was undetected. So whatever we got going on in life, devil can't touch it. He can't say nothing to us that's gonna be have us oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, Lord. Yeah, you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna give him praise. You're gonna give him thanks and honor because you are still living one more day and you weren't even promised. But you know why? Because you became undetected.
Okay. You know what?
What's up?
You and Gary just told the same story.
Hey, mister!
You guys.
Mister, you see that? I don't even know ghetto preacher. Ghetto preacher don't know me, but we just speak the same thing. Only if you know, mister. Ghetto preacher. Ghetto preacher. Hey, ghetto preacher. I love, hey man, you got a beautiful spirit. You got a beautiful soul. And and sister right here, she said you got them glasses on. Hey, you done seen something.
Wait a minute now.
And the course can't touch you.
I did see them glasses.
The course can't touch you, sister. The course can't touch you. The judge can't have you.
I know that's
the jail
right,
can't
brother.
have you. Probation can't have you.
Right.
You didn't come from probation. Probation, you don't belong to probation. Probation don't own you. I put a claim on that. I claim that.
You hear that?
Probation can't have
Oh,
you.
you're talking about probation?
Probation can't touch you.
Oh, well, I need to dissipate.
Yeah.
Probation? What's going on? Who on paperwork?
Hey, so look, so we are undetected. We are undetected. So you're gonna have some Cains in your life. You're gonna have some Judases in your life. I got a 20-year-old bullet sitting between my lung and my heart. I can't even go to the hospital. I can't even go to the hospital. I can't even go to the hospital. They kicked me out of the hospital for good because I refused to let them move it, but I broke no law. We living in some crazy times right now.
Hey, white t-shirt.
I'm not worried about this bullet between my lung and my heart. It don't stop me from living and loving God. You hear me, ghetto preacher?
I got you.
That's right, brother.
It's not even there.
That's right, brother.
I don't know.
Mr. and K.
What's going on? Do my lips look ashy?
We want to laugh.
Is it my lips? I was looking at them. They look a little dry. I didn't want to even be up here. I'm just joking, guys.
Oh man.
I was looking at my lips, guys. Do they look? Do I look thirsty?
I'm not worried about that.
Hey, do I look thirsty? I ain't got no COVID. Do I look thirsty? I look dehydrated.
Oh my goodness.
Do I need water or no? Do I need some water?
Oh man.
No, I don't know, because the young man in the white t-shirt talking about, COVID out here. Everybody need hydration. I'm like, oh.
Hey, but everybody, people that's been incarcerated need to be letting somebody know that don't know nothing about incarceration. Because people is having heart attacks from this.
You know what?
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that.
I interview you. We'll set it up.
All right. Hey, whenever you ready, anytime for y'all, man. But people that there's a lot of stuff out here, man, that need to be addressed.
You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying, brother.
People having heart attacks from this. People stressed. Mental
Oh
health is
man,
kicking
I don't
in.
even want to talk about heart attacks.
Real.
You have a chest page?
Yeah, but yeah, everybody is. It ain't just from the COVID, it's from the stress. It's come from a lack of knowledge, a lack of wisdom, a lack of understanding, a lack of education.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough you can get this education and
Like
still
free.
it can mess you. It can still mess you
Night,
up.
y'all. I'm on the bed.
That's you, ghetto preacher with them glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it night. I'm going to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. I'm gonna call it night.
Hey, my young man, you look good with them glasses.
I
Keep
appreciate
reading.
that.
Keep reading.
Keep reading. That's right. That's right.
Right.
Right. Keep on reading.
No,
I'll
facts,
see y'all
brother.
next time.
All right, man. I
y'all.
hope I
Look,
see you
bro.
again, man.
Y'all have a good night.
Hey,
You too, brother.
All right.
Hey, gal, Black
Good.
Magic. You see my lips?
This is pretty good, y'all.
You don't see me?
Wait,
what is that?
I see you now.
Oh, that's probably my teeth.
It's purple
Hey,
haze.
what is that?
That's my teeth.
Purple haze bear.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's not my
Hey, I don't
hygienic
drink-
smile.
I don't drink. I just smoke. I just smoke a lot of this. That's
I
all
know,
do.
young man.
Oh yeah. I'm about
That's
to roll up again now.
Yeah, that's all I do is smoke a lot of this. Don't go
Well,
nowhere.
guess what?
See you later.
Gal.
Feel like I'm locked up.
Gally.
Hey, that's the best way to be. I don't like to go nowhere either. I like to
Yeah,
travel.
I thank God.
I like to go nowhere.
I thank God I'm not locked up. I'm not incarcerated. You know.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not. You know, like, cause you know, like brother said, it's a lot of us could be doing a lot. We could be doing worse than this. We could be the stories we reading about and hearing about.
Yeah.
But why do we always got to be the stories that we're reading and hearing about? They need to straighten up their act. Why the fuck do we always got to suffer the consequences when they're wrong? That's a fact.
I'll say read. There's a lot of reading coming with that answer.
No, they need to read. They need to know what's coming for them.
That's right. That's right. They don't. They won't read. That's why they out there.
That's
like
right,
they
brother.
Is,
You
they
know.
won't read it. They don't know.
That's right.
So why do you think it's like that, Stutter?
Huh? What'd you say, Black Magic?
Why you think it's like that?
Because it is like that.
Why?
You understand that? The white man set it up and made it that way. I don't care if we're not literally getting shot down in the streets. The system is rigged against us. We will never beat the system. As long as the system is in place, they placed that system for the white man. They didn't place that for a civilian of America. They placed that shit for if you white, you get first priority. And that's a fact. You guys know this. Ain't nothing going to change. Ain't nothing going to change until we change it.
I look at it differently.
Would you look at it like Black Magic?
I look at it like if we took advantage of the opportunity or whatever was put before us, then we will force their hand to let us in because we will be able to not
Black Magic. Come on now.
over our eyes, or we wouldn't be so gullible to be distracted by things that have no value in the big scheme of things.
Right. But
Black
riding
Magic.
is not. Riding
No,
is not
he has a point. He has a valid point.
True.
He has a valid point. But how many of us is real and how many of us is coons? When you dealing with coons, your own kind, when you dealing with your own kind and they hate you worse than the white man do, what are you supposed to do with that?
Separate yourself from them. Isolate yourself from your own kind. Those that behave like that, isolate yourself from them. Separate yourself from them, family included. I don't care if it's your mama, if it's your daddy, if it's your brother. I don't care who it is acting like that. I don't care what separate myself from my mama. Huh? See what I'm saying? That's my thing. If my mama is mistreating me, then that ain't my mama. If my mama is not behaving like she's supposed to,
your mom and your parents are who?
Okay, well, I'm not finna follow nobody blind. I don't care who you is. If you blind, I ain't going off the cliff with you. I don't care who you is. You blind, you go off the cliff by yourself. I'm not gonna hurt myself to help you, and I'm not gonna lose myself to help you find yourself.
But guess what? Let me tell you what the white man do. You telling you that you're not gonna lose yourself. Guess what he gonna do? He gonna slither up to your ass, your black ass, and offer you some shit the black man ain't gonna offer you. And you gonna go for it because it's nice and it's pretty. You understand? And when the rules come down, go ahead, young man. What you gotta say?
Let me answer that. And I'm 47, almost half of 100. So when you say young man, I hope you know what you're saying. I'm 47, almost half of 100.
I'm talking to you, young. Yeah, I'm talking to you, young man.
I'm still a young man, but they call me Let's Talk Truth.
I know your age, but you're still young, young man.
I understand that, but the only thing the white man that ever gave me that my people couldn't give me was disability money.
Yeah. I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Damn stability money.
My people did sit down and educate me and show me how to go and get that white man's money. You see?
Well, show me how to get that damn crack of money.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I took my story, my mental health story, and turned it into a barcode. The difference between me and a lot of my people, or the human race, or the society, the people is, I got off my ass and turned that situation into a barcode. More than half the human population got the same diagnosis as I got. Why come they won't get off their ass and go and try to do the same damn thing?
Wait a minute. What you diagnosed with? What you diagnosed with, young man?
Let me finish. I know it's some little government money, and I know it's some little money you only get first of the month, and the government is giving to you, but ain't nobody else giving you nothing. And you flirting with death and taking penitentiary chances. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. I was diagnosed with, but check this out. We're going to talk about these disorders. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. More than half the human population got that. And the difference between me and more than half the human population, we got the same problem. The only difference between you and me, I get paid for it. You don't. So you tell me who crazy.
Oh, who you talking about, me?
I'm talking about.
Because I get paid the same way you do.
No. Listen. You didn't let me finish. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about whoever got post-traumatic, listen, I'm talking about whoever got post-traumatic stress disorder and got this mental health diagnosis and not getting paid for it. If the shoe don't fit you, then don't wear it. This shoe only fit the person that's diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, and they don't even know what it is, and they don't know what they got. They don't know it. Like I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what I got, and I got psychotic features. So okay, while you sitting up there threatening me and talking about what you're gonna do to me, I done already figured out how to get rid of your ass. So I got a bullet between my lung and my heart, but don't think I ain't never had to put something in some people's asses. Let's get that understood.
One thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna disrespect Yahweh until he give me the go. Once he give me the go, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Exactly.
Once God say go, that's a wrap. That's a fact.
That's why I got self-defense. That's why I got self-defense in the last situation I was in, and it was on camera.
Ain't no self-defense.
The Hispanic thought that he was gonna put his feet on me. So I knocked his ass out. And the people in the store called the police, mister. And the police came, mister, and they looked at the video and they said self-defense. I didn't need the police to tell me whether it was self-defense or not, because I serve a God and believe in the God that told me not to let you kill me, not to let you take me out of here. My God told me.
Well, can you come up here and help me?
I think like Moses. I think like Moses. I move like Moses.
Well, can you come up here and help me?
What you need some help with? Your disability?
I need help. These crackers trying to railroad me from freedom of speech.
See what I'm? Hey,
that's a fact. Freedom of speech. They want to offer me jail time or probation. That's some house nigga shit.
You about to be a
jail time or probation for speaking my mind. I never put my hands on nobody. I never touched nobody. It was never no physical contact. But they want to lock me up because I said some things. That's a fact.
Can I respond to that? Can I respond?
Yes, you can, young man. Yep, go ahead, young man.
Right here. Check this out right here. There is a new world order. There is a thing called Stafford Law. The world has ordered a new way of survival. So when this pandemic, aka plandemic, came in effect, the old laws kind of, they didn't disappear, but they not as favorable in some situations as they are today. So they got this new law, this new rule that people like you, and people like me, people like Malcolm X, people who speak truth, there's a new rule, a new law, and you got the mouth of Malcolm, you got the mouth of Martin, you got a mouth that these people is coming for now. So they gonna try to
and I'm gonna run my mouth till they put a bullet in it. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and I know what's going on.
But let me say
I am very aware. I'm not a part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay, but let me say this.
I do speak
truth. Know your case. I don't know your case either. I don't know your situation. I don't know your case. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you said. And I don't know what you didn't say. Right, because I don't know what you said, and because I don't know what you didn't say, I can't give you no advice or no opinion on that.
No, you're right. You're right.
Because in my situation where I got kicked out, listen, I done been kicked out of every social security office in the country.
This thing
because
is
of my mouth.
bad.
I can't go in no social security office in this country. I've been banned from every social security office.
Wait a minute. Why can't you go in no security office?
Listen to me. Will you just listen? I can't go in no social security office in this country. And I still get my funds every first of the month because I used to talk like you talk right now. I used to have the same energy that you have right now when I was in the presence of them people. And that came back to bite me in my ass. It came back to kick me in my ass because just because you got a mouth don't mean you got the right to use that motherfucker the way you want to just because it's your mouth. And you need to know what the real true definition of freedom.
No. But they got the right to say what the fuck they want to. You're not gonna slave me, man. No way, brother. No way, brother.
I'm not.
No way in hell. You can say what you want, but I can't say shit because I'm black. No way. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that shit.
Okay, well, listen to me, sister. You asked me a question. Let me tell you this. I just heard everything you just said, and I'm going to take it just how you said it. Just like the scriptures say, don't add nothing to it and don't take nothing away from it.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you something. Everything you just said, welcome to earth, sister. That's the way it is. And let me tell you something. They got new prisons and they got new caskets and they got new laws and they prepare for people like you who gonna stand up against these new laws and new rules. They ready to shoot you down like a dog. They ready to charge you with contempt.
Right.
They ready to make an example out of you. But that's your choice.
Yeah, because I'm Jesus people and I will not stand down. I am Jesus people, and I will never stand down. Prosecute me, because that's what's happening.
It ain't always what you say; it's how you say it. It ain't the way you stand.
I know I'm ignorant. I know, young man.
Too.
I get ignorant.
So listen to me.
That's what I'm saying.
To me, sister. It ain't you. What you basically doing is choosing war. There's another way you gonna have to go about it, and you still may not get what you looking for. But let me tell you this.
We're gonna go to war here.
But listen, if you go to war, and don't use that right route that you're supposed to use, that you can use, and you just decide to just go to war, then you can get ready for all hell to break loose on you.
That shit done broke loose already. What you talking about? This shit is broke loose. They disrespecting our people. Why do we gotta always sit back and allow them
I'm listening to
do
everything you saying, and you telling me how you gonna handle it and what you gonna do. If I'm a white judge,
I ain't gonna do shit because I ain't got nothing to do nothing with.
But listen, you say you gonna go to court and you gonna stand your ground. All I'm saying is this: if I was a white judge, if I was a white racist judge, or if I was them people you talk about, I would be looking forward to locking you up. I would be waiting for you to come through my door so I can lock you up because I'm racist. I'm the KKK. I'm all of that.
And I'm a fucking threat. That's why you want to lock me up, because I'm a fucking threat.
So guess what? Because your energy introduced itself the way that it did, I'm gonna be ready to hit your ass with the max.
Guess what? You can hit my ass with that max while you blowing up in that damn building, because I done linked up with a nigga from out of the country. How about that? That's a fact. That's a whole fact. You want to consider me a terrorist because I say fuck you and your children? I'm gonna show you what a real terrorist look like. That's a whole fact. You talking that bullshit. These niggas get blown up any day. They know my credentials. They know I'm not in that field. They know I don't know what to do to make anything. They know this. That's why I'm not considered a threat.
Yeah, but you is a threat because you speak the way you speak. You talk the way you talk. You walk the way you walk. Plus you black.
Because I want it to happen.
You're too smart though. You're too smart to make a choice like that. You're too smart to make this choice that you're telling me. You're too smart. You're too educated. You're too focused. You smart to me. You smarter than the shit that you're saying.
You might as well take the last one.
You gotta be smart about how you stand up to it. I don't know, man.
They testing my patience, dog.
I get more leeway when I don't kiss their ass, and I get more leeway when I don't come at them with violence. I told the hearing officer when I went for my disability, if they didn't give me my disability, I was going to do more than tear the country up. And I wasn't going back to the streets to gang or sell drugs. I told them I wasn't going back to the streets to gang bang or sell drugs. I wasn't going to do none of that. So I'm just saying, I'm a red flag. Like what you're going through now, I done already went through it and I done survived it and learned from it. They asked me, do I want to appeal the situation? I can't never go in no social security office.
I got a question.
Hey, listen, they told me after 2 years, because they're trying to put me on for free. They told me after 2 years, if I follow stipulations and shit like that, I can appeal the decision and get that last year thrown off. That's bullshit in Montgomery County. That's a fucking fact.
I got a question for both of y'all.
Go ahead.
What's up, Black Magic?
Question clearly. Listen to the question. During your time on Earth, what have you contributed to this Earth?
Can I answer that question?
I can tell you.
To this world. Since
day one, I always gave more than I have. I always gave more than I have. I always took care of my elderly, all that shit. I'm gonna tell you, me, I always been a caregiver. Nothing changed about me, but only anger that build up in me. And I love people. I love old people. I love them. I'm not right this season, and that's just what it is.
You say you're not right?
Nah, what she
Yeah, I'm not right this season. Don't ask no more about that.
All I know is she a beautiful soul. She a beautiful spirit, and she's speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to where she coming from and where she at right now. Me and her both received disability. Me and her both been hit with diagnoses. Me and her both, I'm with see doctors. Me and her both is not a victim of mental health, but we survivors. She's a survivor. I understand where she's coming from. Everything she's saying makes sense to me. She's a survivor. She's not a victim. She's a survivor. She's just not feeling good right now. I understand where she's coming from. She's not saying I'm finna do some stupid shit. I'm finna say something dumb. She's not saying that. She's just tired.
Hey, guess what, Gary? Guess what, Gary?
Now,
yeah, you're right, brother.
Gary,
now, let me answer your question, mister.
Guess what? Guess what?
Go for
I
it,
hear
okay?
you, bro. I hear you, bro. But guess what you ain't finna do? You ain't finna duck that question.
Let me answer that question. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to cut you off. I'm trying not to cut you off.
I wait for you. I wait for you.
Okay, Black Magic. Look at my big brother, Black Magic. Come on, big brother.
Mister, I'm trying not to cut you off. And
that's right, big brother.
And I'm trying not to cut
that's my big
because
brother.
she got a story to tell. She got a testimony too. And I didn't know if she was done talking to yet.
She done. You may proceed.
Now with me, like I say, I'm 47. I lost my family. I was born into a big family. And family be the first to do the worst. Family didn't work out for me. So I left my family and I went to the gangs. And I started running with the gangs. And the gangs, I ended up having paperwork on my neighborhood. 500 sheep. The whole neighborhood got indicted. And I realized everything was being taught to me, all of the education that was being taught to me. My mama was telling me, my pops was telling me, uncles, aunties, preachers, all types of different people were telling me that's not the life for you and ain't no honor among that. And that's not a choice you should be making. And it took me to get shot. It took me to go to 30 different prisons, 8 county jails, 6 city jails, and get 2 prison numbers, 104736 Colorado, 97073 Arkansas. It took me to leave my family, and then I went to the gangs, and that didn't work out. So after the gangs didn't work out, I ran back to my family. And the whole time I've been dealing with my rehabilitation and my recovery, and I've been building. I thought when I got to this point, I was gonna be able to look to my left and my right and look around me and see the rest of the world building and growing too. But as I've been recovering and I've been rehabilitating and growing, the rest of the world been tearing down and falling apart. I've been doing motivational speaking. I've been going to different colleges, different schools. I've put programs in the prisons. I got a program here in Colorado called Flip the Script for people who get out of prison and reintegrate back in the population to get their life back together. I've given back.
That's
I've
great.
worked with different nonprofits. I've worked with different humanitarians. I volunteer. I'm all over the internet. You can Google my name, Gary Armstrong, gang member. You can pull your phone out right now and Google Gary Armstrong, gang member, and you will see me all over the internet talking to kids, working with the youth. I've given back. I've done more than giving back. I'm at the point to where I don't want to give back no more. I don't want to deal with the humans no more. I can't wait till God call me. I'm tired of being here. I know I got a beautiful wife and some beautiful kids to take care of, so I can't leave them. I've been married for the last 13 years. Been with my wife and my kids. God gave me a family. Everything that I was supposed to be to my family, and my family was supposed to be to me, they didn't be it to me. And they didn't give me the opportunity to be it to them. So I'm my own uncle now. I'm my own big brother now. I'm my own big cousin now. Everything, I'm all of that to me. I'm my daddy now. I'm my big brother. I'm all of that to me, that we supposed to be to one another. I be it to myself. I don't worry about nobody else being it to me no more. I learned to love me. I learned to care about me. I know what's righteous. I know the truth. You can take my body from me, but you can't take what's righteous to me. So I have did more than giving back. I'm giving extra. I'm giving back right now.
Hey, Gal, you see that?
What I see?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing.
You see that, Gal?
Yeah.
You see it?
What she
Look
showing
at this.
y'all? What y'all see? What y'all looking at?
Look, Gal.
My screen froze.
Oh. I can't see. I can't see myself. I'm high.
My screen
It was
froze.
LeBark Earns. Look.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so by me doing
And then look, guys.
Huh?
You see that?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
My mom earned.
Okay. I take good care of it.
Next to each other.
Okay, now let me finish, because I didn't cut you off when you was answering Mr. Question. I would like to finish. You're right. I ain't gonna touch that question. I ain't gonna touch that question. This whole question gonna get answered. Ain't none of it gonna get touched. So by me doing that, I'm not out there riding. I'm not out there looting. I'm not out there. I'm not gangbanging. I'm not out there contributing to the devil's campaign. I'm here with my wife and my kids. I'm at home with my family, where I'm supposed to be. I'm always preserved for God and my wife and my kids. I don't gangbang.
That's right, brother.
I don't sell drugs. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to bars. I don't hang out with people that go to them places. Like brother,
that's right, brother.
Gospel preacher, like the ghetto preacher said, you gotta walk the walk. And I'm still not a saint. I'm still not perfect. You gotta walk the walk.
Yeah.
I hang out with God. I spend my time with God. I don't got time
I
for
know
y'all
that's
like
right.
that. I don't got no homies. I don't got no friends.
You don't need no homies.
I can't pick up the phone and call nobody no more. I done cried. I was born
you
on Mother's Day.
I
was born on Mother's Day.
Oh.
Every 4 years, my birthday land on Mother's Day. I've been to myself. I done cried on them days.
What's your birthday? What's your birthday?
I didn't have nobody. I felt like I didn't have nobody. Where my friends go? Where my mama? Where my brother? Where is everybody at? When you get in the process of breaking generational curses, you lose everybody. And I'm in the process of breaking generational curses. I did research and study on my family tree. And it wasn't what it's made out to be. You see these 7 stitches on my face? I got 7 stitches on my face. When I was 2 years old, my oldest brother cut a hole out of my face with a straight razor. I done had knives that go all the way through my body. With the Rambo knife, I got hit 8 times with it. I had to forgive the person that was trying to take my life. And I had to protect their freedom. And you talk about, have I given back? You talk about, don't tuck that question. We're not going to tuck that question. You damn right we ain't going to tuck that question. I done did more than giving back. I done gave back so much, I'm giving extra. I've been asking God to come and get me. And he said, I ain't ready.
I know that's right, brother.
He said, you still got more work to do. He said, you still got more work to do. You made a promise to me. You told me you would tell my truth.
That's
you
right,
told me
brother.
You would preach to them. You told me you would tell them all about me and that I live. Now here you is.
That's right,
your YouTube
brother.
channel. He said you
on
posted
the
all
right
good
path,
videos,
brother.
telling them the truth about me. He said, then you deleted it. How you know I wanted to delete it? How you know I didn't need it? You got people out there learning from you. But stop deleting my messages. You talk about what I'm going through. What about me?
That's right, brother. No, you talking truth. Keep talking.
So I don't need family. I don't need the gang. I got God. So long as I got God, I got all I need.
Amen. Shit, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied,
about
brother.
Nothing no more. I just want to be here to raise my babies. I just want to be here to see my kids grow.
I'm bad.
I can have a heart attack right now. I need to get off this phone.
No, calm yourself down. Work yourself down. Don't get worked up.
I'm not like y'all. I'm nothing like that.
Calm down, man.
I'm in my sanctuary. I stay to myself. They playing with the word solo. I can't even stand to hear people say I'm solo. I say to myself, shut your damn mouth. You don't even know what solo is. You don't even know that's what right, brother. Is. You don't even know what it feels to say to yourself. When they asked me, did I want my parole? I did not. I turned the parole down. They couldn't wait to see me when they finally put me up for parole. They was curious as to why I turned them down. Because like I told them, you ain't in control of my destiny. You don't control me when them doors open. God gonna be the reason why they open, not you.
I know that's right. I know that's the fuck right.
One of the parole board members started crying because he felt the truth and he felt the passion. And they say, should we release you? What do you want to parole to? I told him I want to parole to Arkansas. I paroled to Arkansas, interstate compact. Completed the parole without a violation. And that was in 2003. This is 2020.
Well, I don't know if I could just walk shit off.
This is my now. That was my famine. This is my harvest, Mr. and Cakes. And I sat in here. I don't go nowhere.
You listening, gal?
I don't see nobody no more. I used to cry. On my birthday, I used to get to myself and cry. I go to the parks and cry. I used to go to the cemetery and cry. I used to love hanging out at the cemetery because I ain't got to worry about them. I go to the cemetery.
I go to my mom's room and I cry.
I ain't got to worry about the cemetery.
I go to my mom's room and I cry.
Let me finish.
I go to my mom's room and I hold her ashes and I cry because I'm angry.
I hate the cemetery taking me out.
I got hate in me.
It's you that's alive I gotta keep an eye on. I gotta focus on the living. I gotta keep my eyes on the living. The less people I see, the better off I am.
Never lied about that.
So I'm contented because I ain't never alone. I ain't never alone because God is all around me right now. Angels is all around me right now. Malcolm X is with me right now. Martin Luther King is with me right now. Coretta Scott Queen is with me, King right now. Your family is with me right now, Mr. Cakes. Your family is with me right now. The people who you say they're gone, they right here with me. They right here with me. I stand with them. I stand for them. I speak for them. And I'm sick of watching y'all cry and go crazy when they leave. Because we're responsible and accountable for the way they leave.
Yeah.
And we gonna see them again while you're breaking down. Oh, my baby dad! You gonna see your baby again, nigga. Peace, woman, be still and shut your damn mouth. Peace, man, be still.
Well, I ain't gonna shut my goddamn mouth. I'm gonna talk till I see my goddamn mom. And that's a fact.
In your mouth is the power of life and death. You either go speak life or you go speak death. If you ain't got nothing good to say,
I want to speak life.
Mouth.
I don't want to speak no damn death. I want to speak life.
And life, but the thing about it, in order to speak life, you got to accept death. Because the truth, there's an evil there.
I'm not gonna do it.
You ain't got no choice but to accept it. Just know that death can't have you.
Please, my mom is still here.
We got to leave this world. Somebody might be holding my ashes and your ashes crying soon.
No way.
We got to leave here.
All right, guys, I'm done.
I welcome death with a smile. I welcome death with a smile till it's my time to go. And I don't feel like I gotta kill myself or take a bunch of people with me in order to coexist. You see, I've done the research and study on the mass shooters. The humans is breeding monsters. And mental health, when you become mentally ill, you never know what you're gonna become. You either gonna become a monster or you're gonna be sane and keep your sanity from going insane. That's why we had James Holmes, and we got the serial killers and serial rapists and human trafficking and all of that. We got, they monsters. They don't know no truth because they ain't went read and researched and studied. I almost became a monster. I almost became a mass shooter of some kind. What you gonna be? Because if right now, when we was kids, if they'd have asked us if this is what we wanted to be when we grow up, we would have said no. I didn't want to be no gang member. I didn't want to be no drug dealer. I didn't want to be no thug knitter. This ain't what I wanted to be. When I ain't happy talking like this. Ain't no glory in this. Ain't no bragging in 30 different prisons, 8 county jails, 6 city jails. Man, I got a bullet sitting between my lung and my heart. Let me show you what I was stabbed with 8 times. I want you to see what I was stabbed with 8 times. I want you to see what I was stabbed with.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
If y'all haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Join our Eminem fam. You don't want to miss a live.
I'm mad.
And please thumbs a live up if you just coming in. We got Gary on here. Let's talk truth. We had Sav on. Get
8 times.
What the heck?
8 times.
That big mother.
8 times. Only 1 in a million survived the railroad knife. This knife stabbed me 8 times. He woke me up out of my sleep. Stabbed the woman next to me 3 times. He came home from the army on a weekend leave. Came to kill his stepwife and another man, and I was there. He sprayed mace in my eyes. He stabbed me 8 times and stabbed the woman laying next to me 3 times. But this knife right here woke me up out of my sleep. When he was going in my chest with it, I grabbed it like this. That's how I tore this pinky finger right here. Tore the ligaments in it. Because I grabbed it. You hear me? Fighting for my life. I knocked him out. Almost killed him. Talk about what I've been through, and I had to protect his freedom. I had to protect his freedom. I didn't press no charges. I didn't write no statements. I didn't go to court. I didn't talk to no police. And the parole board found me because the female that he was his ex-wife pressed charges on him because he stabbed her 3 times. You might want to interview. If you want to interview me and get this story, you can have it. Because I'm going to keep deleting it. I got people trying to get in touch with me mad because every time I delete it, they only got to see half of the story. But it doesn't help people. It doesn't change some lives. My stories is to myself. I'm not like the rappers that get out there and rap and tell their stories. I keep my shit to myself. This is not a game. So if you out there rapping and talking your walk, you a rat to me. You a police. You a snitch. The rappers get on the mic talking about who they done killed. You a rat. You just like this weak, you like this little weak link out here that's trying to get to where you at right now. It's a bunch of copies of them. Uneducated gang members on the rise. They don't even got no history on this. So they don't know nothing about a gang. I done met so many of them that don't even got no history on what they claim. No education. Uneducated gang members on the rise. Pray for them. Yeah, man. So this ain't no game. This ain't no game. And I got the 20-year-old bullet sitting between my lung and my heart. 8 times. He went all the way through my right thigh with this. He went all the way through my leg with it, man. And he came out with it. You see them ridges? You see them ridges? Only 1 in a million survive. It's just as dangerous coming out of you as going in you, because these ridges right here gonna tear your ligaments, gonna tear your artery, but God was watching over me. I told God, as I was fighting with him, God, I can't die like this. I'm a chosen one. I'm one of your real children. I ain't going like this. And I've been knowing you since I came out sack in the womb. I ain't leaving like this. And as I was saying that, a light shone between me and this man. And as I was talking to God and screaming that, he was going in my chest. And as that light shined, the mace went away and I could see. And just as I could see, he was going in my chest and my eyes opened and I grabbed the blade, tore my ligaments. And I'm a boxer. I'm small now because I've been shot, stabbed, I done lost a lot of mass. But I was benching 325 on the bench, breaking the bench without no help. I done lost a lot. I was 390 something, 290 something.
That's nice.
I've lost a lot.
Yes, yes.
I've lost a lot. And I'm still losing. I feel like I'm dying right now. When I talk to y'all, y'all my motivation. Y'all the only channel I come on. Y'all the only channel I really stop and look at. I don't fool with nobody else. It's like, this is my weed man right here. I don't go to nobody else.
We appreciate that.
Probably need to get some rest. Lay down.
My kids is what keep me going. Sitting here watching my wife and my kids, it keeps me going. That's all and God. I don't see no, it's real. I used to do the motivational speakings and do this. I could, man, only if you knew I got the pictures, the videos. I mean, I'm standing on the stage with people with bullets still in their head. Their stomachs done been shot out, Crips and Bloods, and we telling our stories. Man, we just killed it in 2017, but the nonprofits, like you said, what have you did? What have you given back? Don't nobody want to give back. Everybody got their hand out. Don't nobody want to give a handout because they too busy with their handout. They don't want to give a handout because they too busy with their handout. And they mouth open.
I think I missed
Now bigger than a bass fish with their mouth open. They ain't never got no hand. They don't never give a handout. I started to change this name from Gary Armstrong Effect to Let's Talk Truth to A Cutthroat World. And then somebody gonna come along and say, man, you be changing your name and you humans stay changing. That it's hard to keep up with you.
Love you, Sav. Hope you feel better.
I'm good. I feel better right now. I do. My right hand to God. God give me strength. I talk to God when I'm doing this. Because I don't go to the schools no more. I don't do this no more. I done changed the phone number. I don't talk to nobody no more. None of that. I just stay to them. I'm just here. And this gets boring sometimes. But I'm used to it.
It's definitely
I feel like I'm in a prison cell. And because the pandemic done came, everybody quarantined. What you think that done to me? It put them in quarantine, but what you think it did to me? It put me deeper in the corner.
Yep.
Now I can't, because my quarantine and your quarantine is different. I'm more invested in quarantine than you are. I got more.
Eminem gang, love the chat. Yes.
So I'm in a deeper, I done went into a further hole. Now I'm really like this. I don't like being around humans. I'm allergic to people. Like I would never want to come. It would be hard for me to come and visit. Only way I would come and hang out with y'all two if the people that you hung out with wasn't around. Because I don't know them. Like I told my mama, your friends ain't my friends. Like I told my pops always told me, don't bring them around my house. I didn't understand that. Now I do. Your friends ain't my friends. The people you kick it with is not the people I kick it with. I may walk up in your house and there may be somebody I want to take out. And everybody will tell you when Scarface want to take somebody out, you can't stop him. I trick you because you gonna tell me like my other people did. Man, don't do it, man. This nigga's up in my house. Don't do it. All right, man, I ain't been doing nothing. I'm just chilling. As soon as I get in the house, I'm taking off. Salute. God bless. This is what I do. I can do this for the next couple of hours because my stories I don't tell them. I don't share them no more. So this is what I do. So I warn everybody. I tell everybody before you come before you cross.
Bruh, it's
what I do.
I enjoyed it. It was an epic show. You did your thing. Listen, we gonna link up, and I'm gonna get that interview with you. We're gonna try to hopefully do it within the next week. But we're gonna link up, and like I said, I appreciate you coming on. You mesmerized the chat. Hey, yeah, you
God
did
bless
your thing.
y'all.
Big salute.
Y'all stay
So
focused out there.
We gonna sign off, but man, you gonna link up a little bit later.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to
everybody in the chat.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, shout out to Cakes. Shout out to Mister. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Amen.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to share. And if an ad, if you happen to see an ad, make sure you watch all of it. Don't hate, support.
That's right. Yes.
Watch the whole ad.
Yeah. So on that note, I'm Mister. My beautiful wife is Cakes. My loving family, that's y'all, Eminem. Collectively, we're Marriage and Marijuana. We got 5 on it. We got us on it. Hell, we all on it. And as long as we all on it, it's authentic and real. Y'all are us, we're y'all, no separation. We stand 10 toes, but we throw up that 5. Because 5 makes a strong, unified fist. And we are a strong, unified front. This Eminem's family house. Most come as friends, some leave as family. Which one will you do? And as always, our creed, this 5, that 5 covers everything. Everything.
Everything.
Till next time.
Love y'all. Be safe.
I double salute.
Good morning.
Sideways.